Question. Do you think certain habits can actually make a person stay broke? Back in a minute. Hey, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Going to get right to it. I personally believe that yes, certain habits can keep a person from getting ahead. Let's jump right into it right now. Habits are not to be broken, they are to be replaced. So keep that in mind, okay? So for every bad habit, we need to replace them with a better idea. All right. Here's a negative habit that'll keep a person broke: caving into impulse shopping. You see something, it looks great, it looks fantastic on the TV screen. You're heavily influenced, you're easily influenced by this. But in the meantime, in actuality, you don't need it. How many times have you ever purchased something? You're in love with it, and then you get it home and you even like kind of don't even look at it. You don't even approach it for like a week or two. Then you deal with it and you go, huh? Did I really buy this? And why? Has that happened to anyone out there? Let me know. I'm sure it has happened to at least one viewer. I'm sure. It's happened to me. Two, avoid confronting personal budgeting. Yes, yes. For whatever the reason, some people are fearful of looking at their own numbers, which is silly because keep in mind that knowledge is actually power. The more you know about something, even if it's a negative something, if there's a way that you can fix it. And when it comes to budgeting, certainly there's a way you can fix it. You are in charge of your own spending plan, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So don't be afraid of the numbers. Get familiar, get acquainted. And it's not a fixed thing every month because every monthly expense is different. Every month is different. Next, playing the victim role and refusing to be proactive. Oh, woe is me. Oh, I'm so helpless. Gone are the days of the damsel in distress when it comes to financials, especially with women. We are meant to be empowered and to be able to take care of ourselves. Okay, we can take care of ourselves financially. There is no reason that we have to play the damsel, helpless damsel in distress. That is an old way of thinking. We are not damsels in distress. We are people that can learn and can grow and will make a few mistakes along the way, and it's okay. As long as we learn from the mistakes. So you can't be the victim, the martyr, and the saint at the same time. It just doesn't work. And it keeps you broke. Next, comparing what your neighbor has to what you have. Completely idiotic, ridiculous thing to do. Because where your neighbor is on their lifestyle journey is not the same station in life that you are. Everyone's journey in life is different. Everyone's station in life is different. We all come from different backgrounds, ages. We're just all different. Our paths are all different. So therefore, comparing where someone else is at next to yourself is just silly, and you should never judge yourself by that. You shouldn't gauge yourself like that. Just concern yourself about what you need to do on your journey as best as possible, and stop getting into a habit of worrying so much about what someone else has. To me, that's a very good way to think. Unneeded constant brand loyalty. Never ever expanding your mind to try something new. Try it. Don't get me wrong. We know all reliable certain brands. We've grown accustomed to the packaging, the colors. We're used to it. But did you know that in a lot of the factories, a lot of those places, the exact same product just goes under a different label because they have licensing agreements to distribute the product elsewhere. So if you could get the same item cheaper, why not? Why not pay less for it? Just saying, just saying. Sometimes it's a little different. Sometimes it's the exact same product. So by never trying, you'll never know. And you may be costing yourself extra money that could have been saved. Um, totally always keeping a closed mind when it comes to trying food, never trying foods that, like, for example, I was always, oh, I don't like beans, I don't like beans, I don't like beans. But then about 15, 20 years ago, I tried someone's bean soup and it was quite good. It was like, wow, beans in a soup. It was actually quite good. By never ever trying something and keeping your mind closed with food, that definitely can waste a lot of money, because if you're like fixed on certain things all of the time, that's my water bottle making noises, sorry. You have to expand your horizons when it comes to food. That way you can save money. There you go. Uh, Trendy food, always living for the trendy foods, the trendy clothes, trendy, 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 keeping up with fads. Fads are just that. They are trends and they are fads, and they come and they go. They are of temporary nature. I'm not saying don't have a couple of fun, trendy accessories perhaps to update a look. That's totally okay. But to always go all out and spend a ton of money and chasing the trends, you're just going to be chasing trends forever. And if you are the type of person that really wants to save, your intentions are good. Sometimes people don't realize they're leaking their wallets by certain habits, and they may hold themselves back from ever getting ahead and not spending on unnecessary stuff. I hope this helps. I'm sure it will. And I'm just going to close the show in a minute. But in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing. Why? Because I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to come back in the future for some more savings, tips, and tricks, and anything else that comes up. So let's go on to the outro. I'll give you a fast wave. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Bye-bye.